Hi guys, hope you're good. Hope you're good because I'm also doing good as well. Uh, so, before I start the video, I want to share with you that I was not supposed to post a video up until next week Monday, but something happened that changed my mind. I got a feedback from a friend, uh, and what he told me stayed with me. So what happened is that my friend told me that the video, actually not video, but videos that I make motivated a person to start looking for a job. No, just to think about it for a second. Uh, Something as simple as a video, something I almost delayed, it had an impact, not just an impact, but a real impact on someone else's life. To be honest with you guys, that hit me in a different way because sometimes I underestimate the things that I do, the things that you also do, you underestimate them. For instance, you just think, just a small post, or it's not perfect yet, or I will do it later. But you never know who's really watching, who's listening, or who might need exactly what you're about to say. And that made me to realize, why wait? Why wait until next week Monday when something I could say today could help someone? And then I decided I'm posting now, but it also made me to reflect on something deeper, not just about posting videos, but about just life in general. Because a lot of us, we delay things, we delay our goals, we delay our ideas, we delay our dreams, all because we feel like we are not ready or the timing isn't perfect. So we usually tell ourselves things like, I'll start next week, I'll do it when I feel confident, or I'll do it when I feel motivated, I will try when everything is in place. But the truth to that is that perfect moment you are waiting for doesn't exist at all. Growth happens when you move, even when you are unsure. Progress happens when you start, even if you are not fully ready. And another thing that I would like to talk about is focus. Guys, focus. Focus is very important, guys. Not just important, but it's also very powerful. Because we're living in a world full of distractions, social media, opinions, noise, doubt. So it's easy to lose sight of what really matters to you the most. So I want you to start your day with a clear goal. And by midday, you put the different, maybe not just different, but 10 different directions instead of one. But the people who actually move forward are the people who see change in their lives, are the ones that learn to focus, are the ones that focus on their goal, they focus on their purpose, those who focus on those small steps that eventually lead to big results. It is not always easy. Sometimes you feel tired, sometimes you feel discouraged, sometimes you feel like the effort you're putting is enough, but you don't see the results. But that's where discipline comes in, because motivation comes and go, but discipline and focus are what keep you moving, even when motivation fades. So I want to be honest with you. Even if I had moments where I felt like, I want to slow down, waiting for the perfect moment, or I even had times where I will question what I'm doing, if it doesn't even matters, because I'll post a video and then the video will get like uh, 10 views in a month, and then I'm like, no one, actually at least there are 10 people that are watching the video, but I usually feel like I didn't do much, and the motivation tends to fade away. So but after I've heard that I've inspired a person to take an action, that reminded me it doesn't matter how many views I get, but how many hearts that I touch. It also reminded me that consistency matters. It reminded me that even when you don't see the impact immediately, it is happening somewhere in someone's life. And another motivation I want to share with you today: don't just do things for instant results. Do them because they are building something bigger over time. And also, even every effort you make, every step you take, even every time you choose to keep going, even when it's hard, you are building a momentum. You are building a better version of yourself. So don't stop. Even if it feels small, don't stop. Even if it feels slow, don't stop. Even if no one is clapping for you yet, don't stop. Keep going and stay focused. And also, I want you to protect your focus like it's one of your most valuable assets, because it is. Where your focus goes, your energy flows, and where your energy goes, results will follow. So choose wisely, choose growth, choose consistency, choose to show up to yourself or for yourself every single day. And I want you to remember this: you never know who might inspire. You never know who you might inspire just by not giving up. That one video I almost delayed, it made a difference. So I imagine what happened if I stop. And then I didn't imagine, rather than I was like, oh, so if I don't stop, there are people that are benefiting from my videos, and I want this to be a sign to you to start, not next week, not tomorrow, but now. I took the chance or the decision to start making these motivational videos. I didn't postpone, we didn't wait for next week or next month, but I was like, let me do this, and then logged in, and then I started. So whatever you've been putting off, so I want you to take one step today. That is all it takes for you to begin. And with the motivation or the story that I shared with you, I want to relate, because if you recall, the focus of the motivation was focus. So I want to relate it to not necessarily a story, but something that I grew up seeing happening. If you grew up in the villages, you probably know this. In the villages, we have donkeys and males. I'm not sure how to pronounce it in English, but a male, I think, the crossbreed of a donkey and a horse. So those males, we use them for different purposes, like cultural purposes, whereby, for instance, if we are plowing the garden, we use the males. But to go to the purpose of this story, so what we do is that we put the blinkers on the males. The blinkers, they be like this. They just open only the eyes. Not the eyes, but the way in which the male must follow. So today I want you to apply that in your life. I want you to put blinkers. I want you to focus to the extent that you don't lose distraction, because your focus will be driven towards your purpose, towards what you want, towards your goal, towards your dream, and towards buying that car you've been wanting to buy, towards buying that house, towards starting that business, towards going back to school, because I know many people, they want to go back to school, but they are procrastinating about it. So I want to tell you today, guys, to put on those blinkers and focus. And last but not least, as I usually say, time wasted never return. So I want you to use your time wisely. So that's all for me today. Thank you for listening, and thank you for being here. Let's keep pushing, let's stay focused, and let's keep growing together. I'm not sure whether I will post a video tomorrow because I'm also busy with my work, and because if you know my job, we're approaching the end of the term, so we have a lot of pressure on ourselves. So guys, bear with me. This video was made because, as I've explained now, that after I got the feedback that I did motivate someone to go and look for a job. So thank you guys, that makes me happy to hear that there are people that are listening to my videos and I'm making change in their lives. Thank you guys, bye, see you on my next video. Peace.